Hello everyone. The invasion of wild boars in Texas has reached critical levels, with annual damages estimated to be around $1.05 billion. This staggering figure underscores the economic burden faced by Texas residents due to these destructive animals. But what specific damages are these wild boars causing, and how are hunters attempting to mitigate this problem? Please follow us and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on this pressing issue. Wild boars are wreaking havoc on Texas agriculture, causing annual losses estimated at $118.08 million. Their destructive behavior includes rooting and rolling, which disturbs the soil, damages plant roots, and creates favorable conditions for invasive plant species. Cornfields are particularly affected, as wild boars not only consume the corn, but also trample and dig up the soil, leading to soil erosion and degradation. Besides, the threat posed by wild boars extends beyond rural areas. These animals often venture into urban and suburban environments at night, causing significant property damage and posing safety risks. The incidence of traffic accidents involving wild boars is a growing concern, with damages from such collisions amounting to approximately $36 per year in the United States. A substantial portion of which occurs in Texas. How can urban planning and wildlife management policies be adjusted to reduce these risks? What measures can be implemented to protect residents and their properties from nocturnal invasions by wild boars? Understanding the nocturnal behavior of wild boars is crucial for effective management. Hunters in Texas have developed specific strategies to control wild boar populations, focusing on nighttime hunting. Various hunting locations across Texas, including areas near Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston, are designated for these activities, all conducted under the regulations of Texas Parks and Wildlife. Hunting is particularly effective during spring and fall when temperatures are moderate and wild boars are most active. Do you think nighttime hunting is the most effective solution to the wild boar problem? Especially, nighttime hunting typically begins after sunset and can last until dawn, with wild boars being most active between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Hunters employ advanced technology such as thermal imaging scopes and night vision devices to detect the heat signatures of wild boars in complete darkness. The spot and track method is commonly used, where hunters scan the area with handheld thermal devices and track their targets, sometimes covering significant distances. However, hunting wild boars at night is not without its challenges. Safety concerns are paramount, as low visibility increases the risk of accidents. Extensive training in the use of night vision and thermal equipment is essential, and hunters must adhere to strict safety protocols. Moreover, wild boars have an excellent sense of smell and hearing, making them difficult to approach. They can adapt to hunting pressure by altering their movement patterns and becoming more elusive. What additional safety measures can be implemented to protect hunters during nighttime operations? How can hunters stay ahead of the behavioral adaptations of wild boars? But nighttime hunting has shown higher success rates due to the increased activity of wild boars during these hours and the enhanced detection capabilities provided by night vision and thermal technology. The number of wild boars a hunter can harvest in one night varies, with reports indicating that hunters can often kill multiple wild boars per outing. Some guided hunts even advertise unlimited kills, although typical results range from 10 to 15 wild boars per night, depending on conditions. The ongoing battle against wild boars in Texas highlights the need for a multifaceted approach involving advanced hunting strategies, agricultural resilience, urban planning, and community awareness. How can communities work together to address the wild boar problem? What role can technology play in further improving hunting effectiveness and safety? Besides, the challenge of controlling the wild boar population in Texas has driven hunters to adopt innovative strategies, including the use of off-road vehicles during nighttime hunts. Understanding the behavior and agility of wild boars, which can move swiftly through various terrains at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, is crucial for effective management. Hunters utilize off-road vehicles capable of traveling at comparable speeds, emphasizing the importance of advanced hunting strategies and technologies. How do you think off-road vehicles impact the success of wild boar hunts? Services like Hogzilla Guide Service and Lone Star Hunts have popularized the use of off-road vehicles such as ATVs, UTs, and modified trucks for wild boar hunting. These vehicles are often equipped with thermal imaging and night vision equipment to detect wild boars in the dark, combined with silenced guns to reduce noise and comply with hunting regulations. The combination of speed, maneuverability, and advanced technology makes these vehicles ideal for navigating the varied and challenging terrains where wild boars are found. So how do you think these technological advances impact the overall success rate of wild boar hunting? What other innovations could enhance these methods? However, hunting wild boars at night using off-road vehicles is not without its challenges. The noise generated by ATVs can alert wild boars, causing them to scatter and become more difficult to approach. Hunters must therefore employ strategies to minimize noise or quickly close in on the boars before they can react. Additionally, while ATVs are maneuverable, extremely rough or heavily wooded terrain can still pose significant obstacles. The combination of rough terrain and the high speed of the ATV increases the risk of accidents, necessitating skilled operation and a strong emphasis on safety. What safety protocols should be implemented to mitigate these risks? How can hunters balance speed and stealth to maximize their effectiveness? Despite these challenges, the use of off-road vehicles significantly enhances the efficiency of wild boar hunting. Hunters using ATVs can cover more terrain and reach remote areas that would be inaccessible on foot, leading to a higher number of successful hunts. Reports indicate that hunters using ATVs generally achieve a higher number of wild boar kills per trip compared to those hunting on foot. This increased efficiency is crucial for managing the growing wild boar population and mitigating the extensive damage they cause to agriculture and property. What impact does the increased hunting efficiency have on the overall wild boar population? Are there other methods that could complement the use of off-road vehicles in wild boar management? In particular, the adoption of off-road vehicles for wild boar hunting represents a blend of modern technology and traditional hunting practices. While these vehicles offer numerous advantages, they also require a careful balance of speed, stealth. Hunters must continuously adapt their strategies to the evolving behavior of wild boars and the challenges presented by different terrains. This dynamic approach is essential for maintaining the effectiveness of wild boar management efforts. How can hunters stay ahead of the behavioral adaptations of wild boars? What role does traditional knowledge play in enhancing modern hunting techniques? Share your thoughts in the comments section and keep exploring the next invasive species with us. Wolves are fascinating creatures with distinctive characteristics. They typically have an average length ranging from 4.5 to 6.5 feet, depending on their species and habitat. In terms of weight, wolves can vary significantly. Those in northern regions tend to be larger, weighing between 70 to 130 pounds, while those in southern areas are generally lighter, weighing between 50 to 90 pounds. The fur color of wolves also shows considerable variation, with shades ranging from pure white in Arctic regions to a mix of grays, browns, and blacks in other areas. This diversity in physical attributes highlights the adaptability and resilience of wolves in different environments. The current estimated wolf population in the United States stands at approximately 3 million. These wolves are distributed across various states, with significant populations found in regions such as Alaska, Montana, and Idaho. Each state hosts different densities and packs, contributing to the overall biodiversity and ecosystem balance. The distribution of these wolves is influenced by factors such as habitat availability, prey abundance, and state-specific conservation and management practices. The number of wolves in the United States has increased uncontrollably in recent years, leading to the establishment of wolf hunting competitions as a measure to manage their population. These events have become essential in maintaining a balance within the ecosystem and protecting livestock from wolf predation. The hunting competitions are primarily held in the rugged terrains of the Alaska Mountains, in the Rocky Mountains, among other locations. These regions offer vast and challenging landscapes that test the skills and endurance of the hunters participating. The timing and seasons for these hunting events vary depending on state regulations. Each state sets specific periods that are considered suitable for hunting, taking into account factors such as weather conditions, wolf behavior, and ecological considerations. This ensures that the hunting activities are conducted responsibly and sustainably. The hunting process plays a crucial role in maintaining the efficiency of wolf population control. Wolf hunting is essential for preserving a balanced ecosystem, as it helps regulate the number of wolves in the wild. Without such measures, the wolf population could grow excessively, leading to overpredation of other wildlife and potential disruptions in the natural order. By keeping the wolf population in check, hunting contributes to the overall health and stability of the Another significant aspect of the hunting process is the protection of livestock. Wolves are natural predators, and their presence near farmlands and grazing areas poses a threat to livestock. Hunting serves as a deterrent, reducing the frequency of wolf attacks on domestic animals. This not only safeguards the livelihood of farmers and ranchers, but also helps to prevent economic losses in agricultural communities. Through controlled hunting, the balance between wildlife conservation and the needs of human populations is better managed, ensuring coexistence and sustainability. However, one of the significant challenges associated with wolf hunting competitions in the U.S. is the public controversy that surrounds the practice. Animal rights groups and a considerable portion of the general public often vehemently oppose these events, arguing that they are inhumane and unnecessary. These groups advocate for the protection of wolves, highlighting the ethical concerns of hunting such intelligent and socially complex animals. The debate is fueled by emotional and moral considerations, making it a highly polarizing issue that garners extensive media attention and public discourse. Another major challenge is the potential ecological impact of wolf hunting on the ecosystem and other wildlife species. Wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their natural habitats, and their removal can lead to unforeseen consequences. Reducing the wolf population might result in an overabundance of prey species, which can then overgraze vegetation and disrupt the local flora. This imbalance can have a cascading effect, impacting various other species and the overall health. Consequently, the ecological ramifications of wolf hunting are a critical concern that necessitates careful consideration and management. Today, join us as we uncover their distribution, characteristics, and the unique challenges they face in their habitats. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. Bobcats are fascinating creatures with distinct physical characteristics. On average, they measure between 31 to 40 inches in length and weigh around 18 to 24 pounds. Their fur is a key feature, varying in color from light gray to a rich brown, often marked with dark spots. This fur not only provides excellent camouflage, but also changes with the seasons, becoming thicker and lighter in winter to offer better insulation against the cold. The texture of their hair is dense and soft, providing a lush, protective coat that is essential for their survival in diverse and often harsh environments. They are solitary and elusive creatures, primarily active during twilight and nighttime hours. Their hunting and feeding habits are marked by stealth and precision, as they rely on their keen senses and agility to capture prey, primarily small mammals like hares and rodents. Bobcats are also known for their remarkable reproductive and life cycle. Breeding typically occurs in late winter, with females giving birth to litters of 2 to 4 kittens in the spring. These kittens remain with their mother for about a year, learning essential survival skills before venturing out on their own. These agile predators typically inhabit rugged terrains, such as the Appalachian and Sierra Nevada mountains, where the environment presents both opportunities and challenges. The rough terrain and harsh weather conditions of these mountainous regions make it difficult for hunters and wildlife managers to track and manage bobcat populations effectively. Despite these challenges, understanding the bobcat's characteristics and their preferred habitats is crucial for developing sustainable and ethical wildlife management strategies. So, what techniques did American hunters employ to manage this population? When it comes to managing the bobcat population, one of the primary measures is the use of guns. Selecting the appropriate firearms for long-range targeting is essential for effective management. Hunters and wildlife managers typically recommend high-caliber rifles that provide accuracy and power over long distances. Techniques for effective use include proper sighting, understanding the ballistics of the chosen firearm, and practicing shooting in various weather conditions to ensure precision. These strategies help ensure that the use of guns is both efficient and humane in controlling the bobcat population. Using guns for bobcat management has proven to be an effective method for controlling their population, especially in areas where their numbers pose a threat to livestock or other wildlife. Long-range firearms allow for precise targeting, minimizing the risk to non-target species and reducing the likelihood of wounding the animal, which can lead to prolonged suffering. However, one of the primary challenges in managing the bobcat population is obtaining the necessary permits for hunting or trapping these elusive animals. The regulatory process can be complex and time-consuming, requiring hunters to navigate various legal requirements to ensure compliance with wildlife conservation laws. Adapting to weather conditions during hunts poses significant difficulties. The regions where bobcats are commonly found, such as the Appalachian and Sierra Nevada mountains, present hunters with rough terrain and harsh climates. These conditions demand specialized equipment and expertise to ensure safety and effectiveness during hunts. Hunters must be prepared for unpredictable weather, ranging from heavy snowfall to freezing temperatures, which can affect both the success of the hunt and the safety of those involved. Overcoming these environmental challenges is crucial for effective bobcat management and requires a high level of skill and preparedness. Additionally, foot traps are a widely used method for managing bobcat populations in the USA. Using foot traps to manage the bobcat population involves careful selection of optimal locations for setting these traps. It is crucial to identify areas that are frequently visited by bobcats, such as trails, watering holes, and hunting grounds. By understanding their movement patterns and preferred habitats, trappers can strategically place foot traps in spots where bobcats are most likely to be caught. Using foot traps for managing bobcat populations offers several significant advantages, particularly in terms of humane wildlife management. One of the primary benefits is that foot traps are a non-lethal method. Unlike other control measures that may result in the death of the animal, foot traps capture the bobcat without causing fatal injuries. Foot traps, while effective in managing bobcat populations, come with several significant drawbacks. One of the primary concerns is the risk of injuring non-target animals. These traps are indiscriminate, meaning that any animal that steps into them can be caught. This poses a serious ethical and ecological issue, as it can lead to unintended harm to other wildlife species, including those that may be endangered or Another major drawback of using foot traps is the requirement for regular maintenance and monitoring. Once a trap is set, it cannot simply be left unattended. Frequent checks are necessary to ensure that any captured animals are promptly dealt with, either by humane relocation or other appropriate methods. This process demands a considerable amount of time and effort from those responsible for the traps. Additionally, traps that are not regularly maintained can malfunction or become ineffective, reducing their overall efficiency and potentially causing unnecessary suffering to any trapped animals. Thus, while foot traps can be a useful tool in wildlife management, their use necessitates a high level of responsibility and vigilance to mitigate these significant drawbacks. Do you agree with the two methods mentioned above? If yes, please type the number 1. If not, share your thoughts in the comments section and stay tuned for more information. In the United States, red foxes number more than 1 million individuals, widely distributed and living in many different types of environments. Their density can range from 1 to 8 birds per square mile, depending on environmental conditions. In Wisconsin, red foxes are strictly regulated, and recent studies show a slight increase in their numbers in suburban areas. This reflects their excellent ability to adapt to urban environments. In contrast, in the desert regions of the American Southwest, red foxes are much rarer, partly due to harsh vegetation conditions and scarce water resources. The red fox is a versatile predator. In agricultural areas, the red fox is also known to hunt poultry. Their hunting ability has a significant impact on local wildlife, especially ground-nesting birds and small mammals. The presence of red foxes can cause population declines of many species, especially in areas where these species are already vulnerable due to habitat loss or other environmental factors. Although red foxes play an important role in controlling rodent and small mammal populations, their overgrowth can disturb the balance of the local food chain. Red foxes compete directly with native predators such as coyotes and bobcats, causing changes in the power structure of predators in the ecosystem. Therefore, when the red fox hunts excessively, it not only reduces its own reproductive rate, but also shrinks the populations of prey species, negatively affecting other predators and the overall health of the system. Ecological, are red foxes the biggest pest in the United States? Please share your opinion by pressing 1 if you agree or 0 if you disagree, right below the comment section. I really appreciate your comments. To manage the number of red foxes in the U.S., many hunters have used guns. A typical example is in Illinois, where red foxes have created negative impacts on the ecosystem of Chicago suburbs. Hunters here often use 12 and 20 gauge shotguns, equipped with heavier bullets than usual, to effectively control the fox population. In areas with dense vegetation or complex terrain, shotguns become more convenient due to their ability to hit targets at short distances and are easier to maneuver in tight environments. This enables hunters to adapt their hunting strategies to the specifics of each terrain and red fox behavior, helping to increase efficiency and ensure ethical hunting. In areas like North Dakota, farmers have chosen to use shotguns during certain seasons to deal with red foxes, which often cause serious damage to poultry farms. This method has been proven to be an effective solution, helping to protect livestock without the need for mass extermination measures. Furthermore, shotguns are not only reasonably priced but also have bullets that are easy to find and not too expensive. This makes them an ideal cost-effective solution for farmers and landowners who are often faced with the need to manage wildlife intrusions. However, the use of guns in animal control raises major concerns regarding animal welfare. Inaccurate shooting can cause animals to be injured instead of dying quickly, leading to prolonged suffering, which is even more contrary to the original. Additionally, the shotgun's limited effective range, typically only 30 to 50 yards in hunting activities, becomes a significant limitation when dealing with red foxes in large areas. This requires the user to get close to the target, which becomes challenging in open spaces or when the target is wary and difficult to reach. Detailed and strict regulations on the use of firearms, such as shotguns, for pest control can significantly limit the application of this method and require complex compliance efforts. Individuals who want to use firearms in controlling wildlife, such as red foxes, are often required to obtain a special permit and complete firearms safety courses. They may also need a detailed permit specifying the methods, control methods, and permitted areas of use. Additionally, there are strict regulations regarding the types of guns and ammunition allowed. Participants will need to report regularly on their activities and may be monitored by wildlife management agencies. These regulations are essential to ensure public safety, maintain ethical hunting practices, and protect wildlife. However, they also require a significant investment of time and resources from stakeholders. After discovering the agricultural farm documentary about the red fox, what do you think about this fox? We'd love to hear your impressions and thoughts about the red fox in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the video until the last minute. Please look forward to new videos in the near future. From 2021 to 2023, the number of this species has increased from 1 million to 3 million, indicating a worrying explosion. They have spread across districts in the state, posing a serious threat. Let's explore with us how this baboon species is raging here. Baboons native to Africa and Asia often live in wild environments such as forests, grasslands, and savannas. As highly social primates, they form complex groups to protect each other and find food. As highly social primates, they form complex groups to protect each other and find food. However, population explosion, deforestation, and climate change have caused their natural habitat to shrink significantly. This leads to baboons facing a decrease in food sources and being forced to move to other areas to find new residents, causing changes in behavior and living habits. When entering urban areas, baboons become more aggressive than in their natural environment. Food shortages in the forest cause them to become reckless and aggressive in finding new food sources. Looking at their skinny pictures, it's easy to see that they have been starving for many days. The first area in Iowa to detect the presence of invasive baboons was the city of Davenport in 2018. These monkeys do not hesitate to invade residential areas, climbing on roofs, going through windows, and even breaking doors to enter houses. Estimated annual property damage in Iowa cities reaches millions of dollars. Additionally, baboons in Iowa are causing significant negative impacts on traffic and public safety. It's hard to believe, but they can clog streets for hours. Baboons often appear on roads, obstructing traffic with sudden movements that force drivers to brake or stop suddenly, leading to congestion. Trying to avoid baboons can cause accidents, increasing the risk of mishaps on the road. To cope with the above challenges, humane measures such as sterilization were implemented in 2022, thanks to the efforts of animal protection organizations and local authorities. These measures help control numbers effectively without causing pain to the animals. As a result, more than 5,000 baboons were successfully processed. After a year of implementing the sterilization program, the number of invasive baboons in Iowa has decreased by 20 and property damage in the city has also decreased by 15. This sterilization procedure is performed by qualified veterinarians, ensuring compliance with humane regulations, bringing peace of mind to people in the area. Sterilization of medical instruments is an indispensable step in surgery, ensuring the safety and effectiveness of the procedure. First, thoroughly clean the tools with soapy water to remove dirt and organic matter. Then, soak them in a specialized disinfectant solution, such as chlorhexidine gluconate or iodine for the prescribed time. Next, sterilize tools by autoclaving at 250 depth, which kills microorganisms, including spores, to ensure safety and prevent cross-contamination. Each baboon will be equipped with a separate medical kit, helping to minimize the risk of transmitting infectious diseases such as HIV and hepatitis B and C between individuals. Then, based on the principle, the baboon will be placed into a light anesthetic area with a sedative. Hair will be cleaned in preparation for minor surgery. Your veterinarian will perform sterilization surgery by removing the ovaries or testicles. At the end of the surgery, they will be transferred to the recovery room for the doctor to monitor their health. And if there are no problems, they will be taken back to the reserve. Do you support sterilization? If you agree, leave number 1. If not, please leave a 0 in the comment section. However, the number of baboons in the Iowa area has increased to 3 million, forcing local authorities to apply strong measures, using bows and arrows to control their numbers.
That is a hit.
Garmin Zero Bow Sight, an advanced bow sight with many built-in features, is becoming an effective tool in hunting this species. The short-range accuracy of Garmin Zero series depends on the specific model with some popular versions achieving short-range shooting accuracy of up to 100 yards. Use of the Garmin Zero system in hunting is subject to local laws and regulations. You need to make sure you have a valid hunting license and follow safety guidelines when using the equipment. A study in Illinois showed that the use of bows and arrows reduced the number of baboons in the survey area by up to 50. Local authorities have applied effective and strict controls to prevent invasive baboon outbreaks, thereby reducing property damage while providing a greater sense of security for residents. What are your thoughts on the IO method of baboon control mentioned above? Please share your views in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next videos.